question quickly.
Hello, Mr. Miliband.
Hi.
My name is Mary Hassan and I'm from Northern Ireland. I was on the show earlier in the week with David Cameron and I had a question for him about LGBT rights, and I've got one for you today. I'm absolutely sick and tired of my country being ignored by party leaders. The Labour LGBT manifesto was released this week and it made some great promises, no doubt about that, but it didn't address the situation in Northern Ireland once. You promised to be a warrior for LGBT rights, and as far as I can see it, you're avoiding the battlefield. You promised LGBT sex education for every state school. This is a devolved issue for Northern Ireland, and your manifesto doesn't address this at all. What specifically are you going to do to ensure Northern Ireland keeps pace? I'd like a promise from you here today that you will push and pressure Northern Ireland to follow suit, and that you won't just retreat to your second kitchen when the heat gets too high.
Okay, good question. Mary, just tell me this, what do you think is the biggest unresolved issue in Northern Ireland around LGBT rights?
God, where do you get started? I think the attitude of our politicians. I mean, you probably heard yesterday that our health minister came out with quite a shocking statement about how LGBT people essentially are more likely to abuse their children. I want our leaders to be able to take a strong stance on these issues. I want you to push for us to keep pace. We're being left behind.
Look,
and if you could answer my initial question, that would be great.
Of course. One of the things about devolved government is that decisions are taken in Northern Ireland. I think, given where Northern Ireland was 20, 30 years ago, I think that's, again, I understand your frustrations. I totally do. I will keep making the case across the United Kingdom.
I haven't heard you make much of a case.
For LGBT rights.
For Northern Ireland?
Well, it is...
I haven't heard you say anything, actually.
No, but look, I mean, let me just make this point to you. When decisions are devolved, the whole point of devolution, I know it's frustrating, the whole point of devolution is those decisions are made by devolved government. And in a way...
Is there not a place in central government for putting pressure? I mean, you said you're going to be a warrior for LGBT rights.
It seems a perfect platform if you want to say something now.
If you would like to say something now, that would be great.
Well, look, I'll keep making the case for LGBT rights right across the United Kingdom, including in Northern Ireland. In the end, though, it is a matter for politicians in Northern Ireland to make the decisions, and that's the way the system...
You've actually nominated an LGBT international envoy as a part of this manifesto.
Michael Cashman, yeah.
Yes, so why can't you make a statement about what's happening at home? What's the place for an international envoy if you can't deal with what's going on in your own country?
Okay, look, you make a compelling case. I'll continue to think about this issue. You make it, as I say, you make an important case. I do think, though, you've got to respect the principle of devolution.
I do, absolutely. But I would like a stronger position to be taken.
I hear what you say.
All right, we're running out of time. I'm very sorry.